CNN. Current U.S. President Joe Biden has spent his first term talking about the need to use American democracy as a counterweight against autocracy in China. Among other countries, Biden called out Chinese President Xi Jinping by name while criticizing autocracies in his State of the Union address earlier this year. Name me a world leader who would replace Xi Jinping. Name me one, Biden said impromptu during his speech on the House floor in February. What about former U.S. President Donald Trump, who is trying desperately to become a world leader once again? Trump spoke with clear jealousy of Xi's iron-fingered ability to extend his presidency into the foreseeable future. Maybe we'll have to try it someday. However, despite all the differences in their discourses, it is noteworthy that there is a through line between Trump's and Biden's China policies. Trump increased U.S. support for Taiwan, which Biden maintained. Trump has engineered tariffs on Chinese imports, complicating the U.S. relationship with China. Biden specifically left these in place. A new fentanyl deal. The Biden administration is on the verge of a new deal in which China would agree restrict exports of materials used to make fentanyl, known as precursors, that travel from China, Mexico and ultimately devastate U.S. communities. If this sounds familiar, it's because the Trump administration also reached an agreement with China to schedule fentanyl and its derivatives as a controlled substance. The earlier agreement, agreed upon during a steak dinner Trump and Xi shared in Buenos Aires, did not stop flow of fentanyl into the United States. CNN reported at time. We are looking for competition, not conflict. This is a particularly important goal at a time when two wars have left the post-World War II international order feeling weak. One of the main reasons Biden supports Ukraine against Russia is to deter monitoring countries outside Europe. Video ad feedback. Sullivan restoring U.S.-China military communications. Important agenda item of Biden-Xi Summit 0140. Source: CNN. Support for Taiwan complicates relations with China. Biden vocally supported Taiwan, a democratic island that the communist leadership in Beijing has long claimed as part of its territory even though it never controlled it. Biden has repeatedly teased that United States would offer military support in event of a Chinese invasion, abandoning long-standing principle of strategic ambiguity in which United States offers support to Taiwan while trying not to anger China on issue. Trump has supported Taiwan in various ways as president, but there are some indications that he may return to a more strategically uncertain position. The semiconductor issue is important domestically. Biden introduced the Chips and Science Act, bipartisan legislation to support the U.S. semiconductor industry and create new manufacturing jobs. No military communications for over a year. More deliberate and public support for Taiwan under the Trump and